Hey, I'm Ella, and today I'm going to be playing Animal Crossing City Folk, which is actually my least favorite mainline Animal Crossing game. City Folk isn't a bad game. It checks the boxes, but compared to the rest of the series, City Folk isn't very unique or innovative, and it's the only mainline Animal Crossing game I've never gotten into. This little series isn't going to be like your typical Animal Crossing YouTube content. Most of my playtime is going to be off camera, and after this first part, I'll mostly be using Animal Crossing for holiday specials. Even though this is my least favorite Animal Crossing game, I've decided to go with this one because I'm working on a big video reviewing every Animal Crossing game, and I'd like to play this game more so that the City Folk review in that video will be more closer in depth and quality to all of the other mainline Animal Crossing games I've played way more of. And of course, making videos on this will add some more fun to the game too, which could help me keep playing this game for longer this time around. Quick disclaimer, I am playing a console game in this video, but I'm not taking any requests for console games yet, still only PC games. The way I had this set up, honestly it didn't work very well. I straight up gave up on the Wii remote I had connected to Dolphin in the middle of this recording process. Best just waiting until I actually have a capture card. I will let you know when that happens, but for now, this is just an exception because of the series idea. Halloween's coming up and I'm not going to have a capture card before then. So yeah, let's get into the game. I have played this before, but I really have barely played it. Oh, it's Rover. Starting fresh. Ah. Ah. Yeah, it is the day. That is my actual name, by the way. And the turtle actually does live in my house. So, that's why it's Turtella. Yeah, fun and feminine, that's totally me. Now here's where it gets interesting. I actually have a specific town name in mind. It's Rosebud. And the reason why I'm going with this name is because I actually have a main goal for this town. Aside from wanting to play through all the major holidays up until the New Year's event, my biggest goal with this City Folk save file is to make golden roses. In order to make gold roses, I'll not only have to get a perfect town ranking and maintain it for 15 days, I will also have to breed a bunch of roses on this town. It's going to be one of the main flowers of the place. And while we're on City Folk, the only way to get a flower that will never wilt is to make golden roses. Which makes them pretty iconic when I think about this game, personally. Of course, there are other goals I could be going for, like wanting to upgrade my house a certain number of times, getting Gracie furniture set, maybe even getting a golden axe, but a lot of that will depend on how much I like making bells in this game. For now, the only goal set in stone is golden roses. So let's go in. Yep, that's the town. Here, that place is really lovely. Yeah, I'll totally find a house. I don't have much money. Okay. Do you have to go to the town hall in this one? That's kind of weird. I'll be honest, the last time I went to record this, I was just having the worst luck with maps. Like getting tons of tiny slivers like this generating. So, I'm just gonna take a look at this in-game. If I end up not liking the map when I look at it, I will reset and come back once I find a map I like more than this. Alright. This is like the best looking map so far. It only has two kind of bad slivers right there and there. But overall it seems doable, decent, could work with this. So I'm gonna take a look at it. Yeah, let's go! You can see the hype. Alright, let's get it. Maple? Chrissy? Okay, Chrissy is pretty good. If you don't know, the matching set of villagers, Chrissy and Francine, they debuted in this game, so especially at the time, it was pretty cool to have both of them on your town. And also, I really like Francine. She's actually one of the first stars I ever got in New Leaf. So hopefully we get Francine one day. That'd be really nice for Rosebud. Okay, moment of truth, but... Ooh, peaches. That's good fruit. Ew. I don't like this ramp though, but aside from that, this is looking like a good map. I'm just gonna check the right side of the map really quick. Ooh, that's nice. This is an interesting river formation too. Seems not the most common. At least compared to all the other maps I've looked at so far. Ooh, interesting incline there. I'm not a huge fan of the inclines on this map, but it's doable. I can work with it. And you know, decorating and designing stuff is not the focus of this game at all. Even less than New Leaf, so. Now I can actually start playing. Oh yeah, goals for today specifically. First of all, I gotta get a haircut to get rid of the cursed hairplane hairstyle. And also, of course, gonna finish the tutorial and stuff. Of course, one of the first things that anyone points out about City Folk is how it's similar to Wild World. And now I think about it, a weird way they do that in this intro segment is that you have to walk to the town hall and talk to them before you can choose a house on the map from Nook. Which is really strange, because at least in Wild World, you were driven right to the town hall. And in this game, you're near the gate. Bit of a strange choice. Billy. Okay. This is another weird thing about this game. There are 4 different houses far apart from each other, different locations throughout the map. So like, if you're only playing as one player, you have 3 empty houses scattered across the map, which is really weird. I don't know why they did that. Definitely prefer the New Leaf or New Horizons method. But like, even in the first Animal Crossing game, all the houses would be in one area, even though there's one for each player. Definitely prefer that to this. Not a huge fan of houses in this. But that is not the reason why I never got into this game. I keep talking about Animal Crossing. Alright, now I gotta pick out a house. Now, this is the only mainline Animal Crossing game I have gotten into. There are actually 2 specific things I disliked that caused me to drop the game so fast and barely play it. Honestly, both of them are sort of nitpicks, but I will mention them in this video because they're really upfront, obvious ones. I kind of like this house. Let me think about it. Who's here? Oh, it's Maple. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, this is the only house that's speaking to me. I'm gonna have to change the roof color though. Wow, it looks great. Maple is witnessing me go into debt in real time. Yep. I'm taking it. No way. Oh, I don't want to. Stop eating so much. Gosh. Okay, gotta introduce myself there on town. So there are 2 specific reasons for why I dropped this game so fast. I'm just gonna demonstrate the first one. So this game's controls aren't actually that good. You know, I can understand when it's like only a Wiimote, you have really limited buttons and stuff. But right now I'm playing Wii Remote and Nunchuck, of course. Best way to play it, because if you're only using Wii Remote, you have to do the pointer like that. But there is a problem. So the B button is both the run button and the pick up button. Which means if you have a custom designed path and you want to run around, every time you go to run on that path, you pick it up. There is no designated run button in this game. Doesn't even matter if you have a nunchuck. This is really annoying if you have custom designed pathway, even flowers on the side of things. You'll constantly be picking stuff up in this game, which is really annoying. And to make matters worse, with the nunchuck you get some better button options, which means there could be a designated run button with the nunchuck, but the problem is C and Z on the nunchuck are exactly the same as A and B, so if you go to run around using a nunchuck, you still pick up things that you don't want to pick up. This is the only Animal Crossing game where there isn't a designated run button of any kind, so yeah, that's reason number 1. Also, take in this intro segment. This is the most interesting, least repetitive, unique dialogue we're gonna get in this game. Oh, you actually get pop-up bubble, that's pretty cool. So the second reason why I don't like this game won't really show up in this intro segment too much, so I might wait a little bit before I talk about it. The villagers are kind of lower res than I remember. I don't know, guess I just didn't notice last time because I didn't play it. I'm making sure I definitely pick up all the red roses because I need as many as I can get. I don't know if I mentioned this specifically, but in case you aren't familiar with golden roses, you first need to get a black rose, which is created by breeding a red rose and a red rose together. Because once a black rose wilts and you water them with a golden watering can, they will turn into a golden rose, whichever wilts. So, yeah, they have really cursed human skin in this one. Like in our games, it's just like white, off-white, but this is a little bit freaky looking. Hot take, I don't like Christy as much as Francine. She looks sort of like an insect. She's fine. Hopefully we'll get Francine at some point. That'd be cool. Okay, how many? Ooh! Got a decent number to start out with for red roses. Now I think about it, I should probably mark out the acres so then I can start working towards the perfect town early on. Okay, got Pudge. Okay, I think I got all the people now. Let me just check for Tortimer first. Ah, there he is. He's not outside. That's unusual. Most of the time he's walking around outside somewhere. That is my actual answer out of those. I'm gonna make an official stance, Tortoise Villager Supporter. I think they should add them in, that'd be nice. Gotta change it to uniform. I'm gonna do it here to assert dominance. Okay. Oh, it's right! I picked up a bunch of roses, I don't have enough space for the tutorial. I'm actually gonna need 2 shovels, not just one, because I'm gonna have to bury one in the ground in order to create a golden shovel. That's gonna be part of my perfect town strategy. I'll get into that later. Yeah, everything is just being thrown around nooks. Ah, it doesn't tell you the income until the end. Yeah, take it. Wonder what furniture it is. Oh! Green counter is decent. I like the green set. Oh, this is where my birthday is. This is actually a little bit of an issue, potentially. Because my birthday is on the 27th. Toy Day is on the 24th. And New Year's Eve is on the 31st, so if I make a video for each of those events, there's gonna be like 3 Animal Crossing videos in the span of a week. That might be a bit much, but I'll deal with that when we get there. Yeah, I'm Capri Sun. Oh, I have to mail stuff, okay. Alright, I got the perfect nooks. Got the perfect advertisement written. Yeah, I don't think she saw me. Hopefully, she'll fall for the letter. Yeah. Got it. Maybe I shouldn't be running around so much, because this game, it has the ammo tracks feature, and it's very infamous for being way too easy to create dirt paths all over your town. New Leaf did a lot better in this one. Here it's just a bit too extreme. Okay, I have to deliver carpet. Yeah, these tasks are really similar to Wild World. I walked past his house. I already have that in my house, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna check this out, actually. Ah, it is a different floor. I like it more than the other one, but that's pretty useful, actually. I'm gonna just drop that on the floor. Nice. I think it's a watering can or axe up next, something like that. Yeah, it's a watering can. And it goes to the person I sent the letter to. Yes, this is a very cookie cutter intro. Yeah, she loves that letter. Yeah. Maple? Where'd the money? I don't think she fell for it. Okay, this is the final thing. I think this entire intro has been like exactly the same as Wild World. Like same tasks, same types of items, same rewards, everything. Yep, that's pretty good advertisement. Alright, I gotten all of the tasks done. If the amount of money I get for this is the same as Wild World, damn. If it isn't exactly the same, it's really close. Wait, 18,400. That's the same amount you're left with in Wild World to pay off after this. Yeah. Really not that innovative here. I'm being a little bit negative about this being similar to Wild World, but I just kind of forgot that even the intro of the game, not just the hour music or visual design elements, like the tutorial intro segment is like exactly the same. All the same things. I kind of forgot about that because it's been so long since I played this at all. So I think I might do the grid thing off camera, marking out every 16 by 16 acre. Oh, I kind of didn't realize it, but we have a dresser already on the first day. Oh yeah, the points reward system. There's also like a golden shopping card for the city. I don't really remember what that's all about. Cause, yeah, I definitely didn't play the game long enough to actually get that. Yeah, I know that bug catching is like really bad for the animal tracks. If trying to get everything. I don't think I mentioned it, but completing the museum is definitely not going to be a goal. Cause, confession time, I've never actually completed an entire museum in one save file. At least in New Leaf, there isn't anything I haven't caught before. It's just, I haven't caught and donated everything all in one save file. Or really gone on my way to try to get all the fossils and art or whatever. Even though I played a lot of Animal Crossing. Most likely, the next time I do a New Leaf save file, if I end up doing that, that's when I'll go for completing the museum. Ooh, are there different colors of candy in this game? Huh. Well, I have a shovel now, at least. Ooh, gotta focus. Oh, I didn't actually go that fast. It'll probably be enough to get a new haircut. Yeah, I'm gonna have enough to buy some stuff at least, even though I didn't get the maximum amount, I don't think. Anyways, I know I have been a little bit negative in this video, calling it my least favorite mainline Animal Crossing game and whatnot, which is true. But that being said, I still am having a good time, it checks the boxes, it's a decent enough Animal Crossing experience. Also, on that note, completely respect anyone whose least favorite Animal Crossing game is New Horizons, because, I did mess up on a lot of standard things, basic things, so. Of course, everyone always talks about how similar City Folk is to Wild World. It's just like the same game but put on a console, but really it isn't exactly the same in an important area. I'm gonna see if I can actually show you the other reason for why I don't really like this game that much. My Wii remote just kept on disconnecting there, so now I'm using a mouse and keyboard to control this, which is kind of weird. Now, the other reason for why I couldn't ever get into this game, it actually has to do with the villager dialogue in this. In New Leaf and New Horizons, the dialogue is pretty well known for being sorta really polite, boring. But that actually all started with Animal Crossing City Folk. This is the first game in the series that had any issues relating to boring dialogue, polite dialogue. It's relevant. 2 games before City Folk. Basically, the first Animal Crossing game, Animal Crossing for Nintendo GameCube, simplify things, and also Animal Crossing Wild World. Both had really good, interesting, entertaining dialogue in them. I'll be honest, the main reason why I actually played Wild World quite a bit, why I stayed in, even though it's such a compressed, limited experience, even compared to City Folk, is because the dialogue is just that good. I would seriously recommend the game for the dialogue alone. Can't say that about many games out there. But City Folk, even though in a lot of ways it copies Wild World, it's also a lot worse in terms of villager interaction and dialogue writing quality. So the writing in City Folk is fine, it's like New Leaf level. City Folk has a presentation issue. Hopefully you'll see it here. Well, this isn't the worst case I've ever seen. Oh. So here's what happens. You know how in most Animal Crossing games, you talk to a villager and there'll be a bubble over here with some dialogue options whenever you talk to them? In City Folk, that just barely ever shows up. The only time that automatically shows up whenever you talk to a villager, like that greeting before dialogue options that you see in every other Animal Crossing game, that only shows up if you already have a request in place. If you don't have any active requests with that villager, you get nothing. You barely ever get to say anything or have any input on conversations or whatever. This just killed the entire experience and my interest in this game as soon as I found out about that. As soon as I started playing it, because sometimes it's really bad. You'll talk to a villager first time that they'll loop through the exact same 1 or 2 dialogue bubbles. No exaggeration. On repeat. No variation. Pretty bad. And also, Wild World was the first game that ever had villager photos, or a unique thing tied to getting a higher friendship level with villagers. And for some reason, they didn't bring that into City Folk, so you don't get anything for actually befriending them, reaching high friendship level. Which, very questionable choice. I don't know why they did that. Editing out here, I didn't emphasize this enough, but the quality difference going from GameCube and Wild World to City Folk's villager dialogue and interaction, it is a big difference. Might not be very obvious just watching the video on YouTube though. Also, I forgot to mention the channel rule while I was playing this. If you don't know the rule already, this channel is viewer request based, which means I can only play a game if someone requests it in the comments. This is a variety channel as well. I'm still only taking PC game requests, but once I have a capture card, I'll be able to take a request for GameCube, Wii, and Nintendo Switch games right away. There's definitely going to be a celebration type video when that happens. I'll probably play a Switch game, so once I get that capture card, you're gonna know. Make sure to inform everyone watching. Also, if you're enjoying this video, do those generic engagement things like comment, subscribe, whatever if you want to. Now you know the 2 reasons why this is clearly my least favorite Animal Crossing game. Dialogue is shit, and also the controls kinda suck and it's infuriating with custom design paths. But I have a solution for both those problems. First one, I'm just not going to talk to the villagers that much. I won't be treating this game like I would treat an Animal Crossing game that has really good dialogue in it, is the easiest way to put it. And for the issue of picking up custom design paths, I'm going to design a path intentionally so that if I pick up a random piece, it'll look fine if I don't replace it right away. My main inspiration is going to be sort of like, you know those natural stone square tiles people do in New Horizons where it's like all broken up? I'm going to do something sort of like that, but simplified, minimalist, and in City Folk, because you can't do that intricate patterns in this game. And also, it'll look good and natural with the animal tracks. It's also part of the goal. That's about it. Now let's go to the city. This is like the main feature, or gimmick selling point of this game. Not a massive fan of it though, but... Hey, why is Rover in there? Yeah, I'm gonna get a haircut. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this. They shut it down, Rover. They shut it down. I'm on a computer now, Rover. I'll pass. I can't use it. Sorry, Rover. Hey! Oh, did you know? I don't know if you knew about this, but they're actually going to be shutting down 3DS Online relatively soon-ish, which will affect... Oh, starting cutscene. That's going to affect New Leaf. Yeah, we're here. I will say, even though there's quite a few things I don't like about this game, and it's my least favorite one, I'm having more fun since I'm recording it this time around. You know, last time I played it, I didn't have a YouTube channel or anything, so... I don't even know what happened if I tried doing the makeover, because I don't have any Miis. It's Dolphin. Ella Charisma. Oh, I'm getting scouted. Hopefully this is the right thing. Yeah. There's actually something I thought about that I didn't think about the last time I actually went to the city in City Folk, which is that this is pretty interesting. Like, you got Gracie Grace, these exclusive furniture items presented to you, like, right away. In New Leaf, this is like the latest game thing, pretty much. It takes a very long time for you to even see Gracie's stuff. But in this game, you can see it day one. Like, right away, it's presented to you. It's just like extremely expensive designer stuff, pretty much. If I complete any Gracie set in this save file, it'll probably just be the gorgeous one, because that's what's going to be available after this. Yeah, it's interesting. Ooh, could I afford this? How much is it? Ah, I can't afford it still. Okay, maybe tomorrow. Basically showing very late game, unattainable, pointless items, like right away. They're not completely pointless because they look cool, but yeah, not essential, but really expensive. This is too much money. Let me think. You know what? Oh, special performance, okay. The featured disappointment! Woo! Let's go! Yeah, this is gonna be great. Disappoint me. Yeah, disappointment is very exciting, yeah. Huh. You look so sad. I'm feeling disappointed that I spent 800 bells on this one. Oh, it's there at all times. That's interesting. I don't remember that. I'm always disappointed. Looks like I can't breathe. I think I've gotten the main things done for today. I sort of outlined the plan for this town, got things started up. Now let's go back to Rosebud. I don't have much else to do here, so. Rover escaped! Captain, where'd he go? Where'd you take the man? He's just driving off, okay. Yeah, pretty successful day, I think. I can't think of much else I really want to do at the minute. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed watching me play my least favorite Animal Crossing game. I definitely had more fun this time than I did the last time when I wasn't recording anything. Bye!